It's a story that almost all action and family films are based around. The underdog, the misfit, the ridiculed, or the weak one who becomes the hero. It's a formula that brings smiles to faces, and it feels right inside. That happy ending. And somehow if it doesn't end like that, we feel sort of out of joint, dissatisfied, as if something is wrong. It's interesting then that we see that formula, that model if you like, coming out of the Bible. The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. It's there from Psalm 118, written hundreds of years before Jesus. But that's who Peter means in his answer to the Sanhedrin, that Jesus is the cornerstone. It comes from a psalm of praise and deliverance, a psalm of forgiveness and restoration, and is full of well-known verses that have given rise to lots of worship songs. Give thanks to the Lord, for he's good. His love endures forever. The Lord is my strength and my song, and has become my salvation. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And at the heart of this psalm lies this quotation. The stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. Peter uses it for Jesus. His rejection by the authorities, their mistreatment of him and refusal to believe him, led to his crucifixion. So intent were they on maintaining their legalistic temple-based worship that they missed the time that God came among them. But through the cross, Jesus clears the way for a new, living temple to be built, through forgiveness and new resurrection life, brought into our experience by the Holy Spirit. The cornerstone is Jesus. And I wonder if, as Peter reflected on these verses, and certainly when he was using them, whether his mind was drawn back to that stone, rolled aside, revealing an empty tomb that had once held Jesus' body. That stone, a key part of the most important truth, that Jesus had risen from death and was alive. And built on his sacrifice that appeared to be the moment that the authorities had won, this became the greatest victory in history. And his victory has implications on every single person, for it opens the possibility for each one of us to belong to him, a living stone, as Peter went on to write. And isn't it amazing to think that God is building something that you and I can be a living part of, however we feel about ourselves, whether we think we're an underdog or rejected or neglected or weak. God is using us to build his living temple here today.
Trust the sweetest friend, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. Come on, every voice. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest friend, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. Christ alone, cornerstone, weak and made strong in the Savior's love. Through the storm, He is the Lord, Lord. dressed in his righteousness alone. Faultless stand before the throne.